Hello everybody, it is me, Real American Politics, here today with a video on the great state of Iowa. And today I wanted to discuss why did Trump win the state by almost 9 points, and how I believe it will trend this election cycle. Now, disclaimer, this is my opinion, but we're going to take a look at the exit polls in 2016 and 2018 and kind of take a guess where we're going to see the state trend this cycle. So, if you didn't know, Iowa used to be a very purple state. It's usually, the winner usually wins it by a couple points, and usually it flip-flops between Democrats, Republicans, and it usually became more of a Democrat state, like 2012, 2008. It was a Democrat state by a wide enough margin, where it was seen as pretty much a likely blue state for a little while. But then all of a sudden, Donald Trump came out of the blue and took the state by 9 points. This shocked a lot of people that he won the state by this margin. And I want to explain why he did and how he's going to make a trend this cycle. Because it's either going to trend the Biden a little bit by a point or two, or Trump's going to win the state by 10, 11 points. So, let us take a look at how it swung from 2012. And you notice something interesting with the map here. Some counties that Democrats won by 20 points, they lost by 20 points. And there's a lot of counties that are like this. And most predominantly, they're in the eastern part of the state. This is the part of the state which has always been Democrat. In particular, the Northeast. It's very Democrat. It usually votes Democrat by 10, 15, 20 points. And it's usually safe Democrat. Don't campaign there. It's part of the Rust Belt. It's pretty much what you consider the part of Iowa that's part of the Rust Belt. And Trump just absolutely crushed Clinton in this part of the state. And this came as a surprise, as this is Democrat stronghold, like I've said. And literally nobody expected him to win by this margin in Iowa. And not only that, he did better in Scott County, Lynn County, Polk County, Woodbury County. These are the 4 city counties. Des Moines, Soy, Cedar Rapids, and Davenport. He improved by wide margins. And this is a surprise, as Democrats have always did very good in Soy, Des Moines, Cedar, etc., etc. And really, you could see these counties possibly trend even more red, and the entirety of the state trending more red. Mostly this part of the state, the more farm part of the state. So the entirety of the state, actually. But you could see it trend more Republican, and I'm going to explain why. So let's take a look at 2016. We have the exit polls in 2016 from Iowa. And when you take a look at it, you notice something very interesting. Donald Trump won the state by 9 points, and he won who could handle the economy better by 9 points. And he crushed Clinton when it came to free trade and how it's bad for the economy. And just basically every major issue, you see that Donald Trump absolutely destroyed Clinton on. And this is the very interesting thing. Trump had a very low favorability rating in Iowa. If you just take a look at Donald Trump's favorability rating, his opinion rating was negative 20, and he still won the state by 9 points. So really, this is a state where Trump could improve on, because the Orange Man bad crowd is a lot smaller than it was in 2016 and 2018. It's still there, but it went from like 40% of the population, probably 30, 25%, if that. And there's another key evidence to say that Trump is probably going to improve in Iowa. So if you go back to the economy, okay, and you see that Trump won the state by 9 points, and they said Trump could handle the economy 9 points better than Hillary Clinton. Well, let's take a look at 2018 midterms. Trump had a way better opinion and favorability rating in 2018 than in 2016. It was a net negative 8 points, which is still bad, but compared to negative 12, the favorability from 2016, or I should say negative 20, you get the point on why Donald Trump's going to improve in Iowa. Because he got a lot more of the base in Iowa. And another big reason for this is because he's got a lot of the farmers on his side. His approval rating with farmers is way higher than it was in 2017, 2016, etc. And you notice, Trump's economy approval rating is net positive 10. And when you take a look at what happened in 2016, when Donald Trump was favored who could handle the economy better by 9 points, he won the state by 9 points. Now, the issue is, we don't know how big of an issue the economy will be for the election. If it is the top issue, Trump's going to win Iowa by 11, 12 points. Because people trust Trump way more with the economy than they do with Biden. But if COVID is such a big issue at the election day, Trump may win the state probably by 6 or 7. But again, it's going to determine who has the higher, what the issue is. If it's the economy like it was in 2016, you notice how it was tied. The polls have Trump up by 10, 15 points on who could do better with the economy. And the economy usually determines the election, who they trust in the economy more, the electorate. And yeah, so this is my video on Iowa. It's kind of a quick-ish video. I wanted to get this video out to explain how I believe Iowa will trend this cycle and take a look at why Trump won it by such a large margin in 2016 and how I believe it's going to trend. So I believe the final verdict, I believe Donald Trump will win the state probably by 10, 11 points. He may lose the state by 6 or 7 points. We need to know how big of an issue the economy and COVID is. If the economy is such a big issue, Trump wins it by 11, 12 points. If it's not, he's going to win the state probably by 6 or 7. So I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys did, hit the like button down below, subscribe, share with your friends. Hit that little bell, and yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. We'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.